Hey guys, Tech Jazz here. When you think of large format printing, most people immediately picture those huge industrial machines tucked away in the back of an office or print shop. They're massive, complicated, and usually reserved for people who are running entire businesses off of them. But Canon's imagePROGRAF iPF770 is aiming to change that perception. This is a 36-inch wide format inkjet printer designed to bring professional poster and signage printing into the hands of entry-level users and small businesses. And the thing is, Canon has managed to balance affordability, performance, and usability in a way that makes this printer stand out in its category. Now, at first glance, this printer is not small. It's a 65-kilogram unit, so don't expect it to sit quietly on your desk next to your laptop. This is very much a piece of hardware you're going to dedicate space to, but for what it offers, it's compact compared to other professional-grade large-format printers. And the build feels like classic Canon, utilitarian, solid, and practical, with just enough design touches to make it look like it belongs in a modern workspace instead of a warehouse. What Canon is pushing hard here is speed and efficiency. This printer is capable of spitting out an A1 print, so that's about 23 by 33 inches, in just 25 seconds when you're in economy mode. And if you're in an environment where deadlines matter, that's huge. Imagine knocking out multiple posters, technical drawings, or signage in minutes instead of hours. The advertised speed is about 2D size prints per minute, which makes it one of the faster options in this class without the complexity and cost of high-end industrial gear. The color performance is another big focus. Canon uses a 5-color dye and pigment reactive ink system here, with the latest magenta formulation that enhances vibrancy. What that translates to in the real world is more vivid reds, purples, and overall impact in prints. If you're producing marketing posters, architectural renders, or even vibrant maps, you'll notice the difference. The maximum resolution is 2400 by 1200p, which means the fine lines stay sharp, and the gradients look smooth and professional. Now let's talk about one of the clever features, the sub-ink tank system. This is something you don't get on every printer. Basically, Canon designed the printer so you can use every last drop of ink from a cartridge before swapping it out. And if you do need to change a cartridge in the middle of a job, you don't have to stop the print, because the system keeps a reserve ink supply. That might not sound like a big deal, but in practice, it means no wasted ink, no wasted paper, and no interruption in productivity. For anyone who's worked with large format printers before, that's a big deal. Connectivity is also well thought out. You've got Ethernet and USB support built in, and from a software perspective, Canon loads this printer with tools to make life easier. For example, Direct Print and Share is Canon's cloud portal that lets you upload, download, share, and print from anywhere in the world. That's actually super useful for teams working remotely or in different offices. Then there's the imagePROGRAF print utility for iPad, which lets you print PDFs directly from your tablet. I can see that being handy for quick approvals or small adjustments on the go. If you're managing costs, and let's be honest, printing in this format can get expensive, Canon has you covered with the Accounting Manager software. It lets you track costs per job, which is critical if you're running a small business and need to know exactly how much you're spending per print. Plus, if you're working in Microsoft Office, there's a plugin that makes it easy to scale up Word documents, Excel sheets, or PowerPoint slides into large format without the formatting nightmare you'd normally expect. Canon also includes Poster Artist Lite, which is a simplified poster design tool. It's not Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, but if you need something quick, professional looking, and easy to execute, this software has you covered. You can literally create signage in 4 steps, which lowers the barrier for people who aren't graphic design experts but still need professional looking prints. Another subtle but smart addition is the media configuration tool. This is Canon's way of making sure you're getting the most out of their branded media, things like banner paper, glossy photo paper, or high-resolution matte. When you load in different media types, the printer adjusts its settings to optimize print quality. Again, small detail, but it adds up to consistent, reliable results. In terms of real-world usability, the iPF770 isn't trying to overcomplicate things. The LCD interface is